Hello, everybody, and welcome back. So this weekend, the amazing comedy festival, it ended this weekend. It started on Thursday and it ended on Sunday with a bang. It was amazing. My friend Jenny Yang, she totally killed it. She was like the main organizer of it, along with the rest of Disoriented comedy. This whole week has been such an empowering time for me. So many things that promoted Asian pride for me, they happened at the same week. So of course we have the comedy festival because I just talked about it. Primarily Asian American. It was amazing. Every show was just a lineup full of funny Asian people, and I got to connect with so many really cool and awesome Asian artists. There's just something so empowering being surrounded by a group of people that are under the same, label as you, to help our community thrive and to fight against stereotypes that are imposed on us by people in power here. Even outside of the festival, I also happen to have met somebody that is really into watching independent Netflix films, and he recommended to me, we watched it together, we watched this amazing film called Eat With Me. And Eat With Me is a gay Asian film, which is something that I haven't seen in a really, really long time. And then I watched Spa Night, which is a Korean gay Asian film that also blew me away. I usually don't watch movies so close together, even if they're on Netflix. Just going to the comedy festival and watching those two gay Asian films, it just reminds me of how little I see myself in media. In regular media. There's so many people that say I can relate to people that are of the other race. So I don't understand why it's such a huge deal for you because you can relate to white people, or is your sympathy just so shot that you have to have someone that looks exactly like you? The people that say that, they're most likely white people because they're kind of used to seeing themselves represented in media. These three separate entertainment events, they kind of reminded me that empowering feeling of seeing your experience so accurately represented in front of you. I agree that we're all human beings, that we're all equal, but because we all come from different cultures, there are certain things that I've never been able to relate to so hard until watching gay Asian films. Something as simple as the mom being the overbearing matriarchal figure in a household, or something as simple as seeing families eat an Asian meal as opposed to going out for In-N-Out. Media is meant to reflect society, but also kind of push it in some sort of direction. I've said this before, I never really got into film because I never saw myself represented. I didn't realize it, but I think that's really what happened, and that's kind of why I'm doing a lot of stuff online now, is because this is where I can represent myself, and this is where I can see myself being represented. I can honestly say in my lifetime, all of the movies that I've seen on the big screen, I've never had so many moments of oh my god, that's so me. Oh my god, that's so true. Oh my god, this totally happened to me once too. I've never had so many of those moments as I did in this one week where I watched 2 queer films and I went to a comedy festival. That says something about how much work there needs to be done still with Hollywood. I'm not saying that no progress has been made. Progress has definitely been made. I think humans do have a natural inclination towards progress, even though it's extremely slow. It's just experiences like those that make me want to watch more gay queer films, because in mainstream media, whenever there's a dude, they're usually straight. And whenever there happens to be a gay person or a gay couple, they're usually white. There are so many problems with gay media too, in which they only promote one body type. They promote white gay cis men only. As someone who's Asian and as someone that's also gay, you feel you can't win with anywhere, really. I remember the director of Spa Night talking about how he was talking about how his film got really good reviews, but the people that didn't give him good reviews were white gay people. They were basically implying, maybe even though they might not have been realizing, how there's one way to be gay, and there should have been more cruising, there should have been more this, there should have been more that, and basically invalidating gay Asian experience, which is so screwed up. Don't even get me started. People have developed this idea that there's only one way to be gay, and that's kind of usually implied that you're supposed to be white. Just because you're part of a press group doesn't mean you can't be a press of yourself. Seeing Eat With Me and Spa Night and Comedy Festival, I realized how little I see Asian Americans taking up space in American spaces. It felt uncommon and jarring for me, when I saw just a group of Asian friends like walking down like an American street in LA in a movie. Because I never see that. Like I like most of the Asian people that I've seen are in foreign films, and that's not the same thing. That's not like my experience. Everybody has shit to work on. That's basically the point of this whole thing. But yeah, please, if you can, and if you have Netflix, watch Eat With Me. I don't know if you'll be able to see Spa Night because it's not showing in that many theaters, but if you can, like, give it some love. If there's ever like a festival that's centered around like a disenfranchised community, I think you should check it out, because like there's usually so much more heart and soul to it than like a bigger festival. I think the entire last week has just inspired me to actively seek out and consume more Asian and gay Asian media. Seeing yourself in represented media, whether it's a blockbuster film or it's like an indie film that you'll only find on Netflix or maybe only in a theater, it gives you like this spring to your step. Like it lets you move around the world with more confidence. Whatever identity you are, like I hope you seek out content that really speaks to you and is like for you. I know that not that many people that consume YouTube are film people really, but I don't consider myself one either, but like you should still try it, because it might just be because you haven't found the right movie yet. I know it sounds like, oh, maybe you just haven't found the right woman yet for gay people. But thank you so much for watching. I really, really appreciate you. And I will see you next time. Bye.